Hi everyone, it's Carolyn. I'm a spiritual awakening mentor, distance energy healer, and a channel. So I'm channeling the LightKeepers again today for you to support you along your journey of spiritual awakening. And welcome to all of you who are new. I appreciate you joining me today, and I want to mention a welcome video I have on my YouTube channel. Carolyn Zaiser tells you a little bit about my journey and how I got started channeling the LightKeepers. And then also there's a free video for you as well, 6 tips on how to create flow in your body for health and wellness. I pulled all of that together from my distance energy healing business. So check it out and join me for some more free content. So welcome back to everybody who always joins me. And again, you guys in your comments, I love because I always learn something from you all. So that's what this is about, helping each other on this journey. And, you know, I learn from you as well as you learning from me. So thank you. So today's channel is about embracing the trials. Now, those of you who follow me regularly and are also on my email list may realize I've been going through some struggles the last few weeks. And unlike any I have encountered over my awakening journey, they've just been different. And I've been very ill as well. So this is real interesting because as I was going through my channels, because I keep a collection that I haven't been able to get to, and I just keep running through them so I can post those for you. This was one I haven't posted yet, but you know what? It stood out because it's a perfect channel for this time, because I think many people, and I will make some comments about this, are going through trials right now. And I'll explain what I understand about that, and they'll explain it too. So it's called Embrace the Trials, and here we go. Embrace the trials that come your way. Easier said, we know you will say. But troubles are often a sign for you of great change coming and the learning of lessons too. Lessons, you say? Why for me? What kind of lessons are these? For they are times that are meant, we say, to break down the doors and tear off the chains of the prison that humankind has made, releasing you from bondage that came your way. For the easy times feel good and fine, but this is not how attention can be gotten from humankind. Shaken you must often be, we say, to awaken to the deep core and out of sleep today. Hardened by life you can often be, and now you wonder, why more for me? Yet as the light comes closer to you, lifting you higher and with brightly filled eyes, you suddenly begin to realize that when you look back from where you are now, the troubles you spent are what got you here somehow. For without the strife and sadness and tears, the tearing out of the heart and so many fears, it could never have happened, this beauty of your life that you now see, staring back at you, the version of you that was always meant to be. So that's the channel. And I have to tell you, as I was contemplating the channel I was going to do for today, or the video I should say, I got this vision in my head of when I used to head on over to Phoenix area and hike Camelback. Those of you from the area or even visited it will know how difficult that hike can be. But there's a ton of people that do that hike. There's also another place over in Phoenix that there's a equally difficult hike, I would say, but a ton of people do it, right? But here's the thing. It's not easy, but you're still wanting to do it. You're wanting to get to the top, okay? So we're all at our different paces as we're going up Camelback, right? And some of us are stumbling. Some of us have to wait and rest. Some of us just kind of break down. I mean, seriously, I've seen that. And it's just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But then when you rest, you can take that next step. And it might take you longer to get there, but that's okay. But then you keep going. And some people kind of succumb to the whole process, and then they turn around and they go back. But they did part of that, right? And then they're going to probably come back and do more of it later on until they get to the top of Camelback. And so my point in this is, and it's an analogy, obviously, but to the awakening is you want to keep going. You want to keep going and go through this. But the thing is, the trials that a lot of us are going through right now are, in many ways for a lot of us, and I don't want to say a final shedding, but a super big shedding right now of some big pieces of our soul's journey that we are clearing. And I've had this in spades with my illness. I've been sick for a week, and I won't go into all that. But point is I also was taken down to the depths for many other reasons. And I kind of feel like I had another dark night of the soul, like a mini one. And I'm just now coming out of it. And I have to say, when you're in the pits and in the depths, I don't know how we get out of them. I'm serious, but we do. What you have to know is we do. Suddenly a sign or a message or a light at the end of the tunnel will come, or, you know, something will shift in your awareness, or something will shift in your experience, or a person will come into your awareness. Or it could be something as simple as, you know, you see a video on YouTube and you get a message you need and you're like, oh my gosh. So what this talks about is we can't get to the places we want to be in this awakening or in this life journey unless, you know, we get whacked over the head sometimes with, you know, big stuff that is hard, because, you know, in humankind, we're kind of hard to get our attention caught. I mean, to be able to say hello, you know, there's some things we need to work on here. And that's why those struggles come. I mean, why do they call it the dark night of the soul? I mean, that's why, because it shakes us awake and it makes us kick us up to the next level. It makes us keep going up the mountain that we're climbing. It makes us kick back and have to rest for maybe a long time. But then you keep taking one step forward till you get to the top of the mountain. Now, the top of the mountain, to me, you know, the awakening continues. It's a continuous process of finding more beauty and rising yourself up into that higher vibration and just continuing to unfold in this journey. But the point is through the strife, through the sadness and the tears and the difficulties, we find new light down the road. We find a new vibration. We find a new frequency. We find new goodness. And then, I mean, it's like this. It's in stages where you're chugging along and you're like, this is awesome. I'm having a ball, because you know what? I've kind of had a great time in a big part of my awakening. But when I have the difficult times, they're very difficult. And then I run into this wall and it's like, oh my God, I'm just shattered. I'm just like totally shattered, totally unexpected something. And some of you are going through that now, because this is a time right now in 2019 where, and they've talked to me a lot about this, is that these first few months are clearing out the rest of this stuff and also launching us forward, okay? Getting ready for us to level up so that as spring comes along, there are going to be more shifts, there are going to be more changes, but they're going to be more into the brighter side of things for the vast majority of us. Now, I will say, we're all going through this at a different time, but at the same time, we do experiencing the energies at the same time, regardless of where we're at on our journey. So you're going to feel those impacts. So anyway, I want you to know, hang in there, embrace the trials. And I know that sounds loony, and I just came out of the worst 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I couldn't embrace my trials. And I know they say that, but it's, you do the best that you can, whatever it is. But the biggest thing is feel it, okay? Feel it, experience it, don't stuff it down. Feel it, cry it, you know, whatever you need to do. But you're going to come out of it, because I have. And it was huge for me. And I'm just, as of today, coming out of this with my vibration back, my spirit back, my joy in my voice back, which I did not have. And I'm getting well too. So I wanted to share this with you today because I really feel a lot of people need encouragement right now. You know, we get to this point where it was 2019 with all this beautiful energy, and we're like, oh, wow, this is so great. We've made it. We're moving forward. And then all of a sudden, bam, you get hit again. And that's what's happening to a number of people. So just know you're not alone if you're experiencing this, and you're clearing, and it's going to be getting better soon. So this is what I wanted to share with you today, and I so appreciate you joining me. And as a last piece here, I just want to mention again, as I always do, that my Spiritual Awakening mentoring business, part of my business, is really growing rapidly, and it is an exciting time for me, but also for you guys, because it is such a powerful opportunity to be able to have somebody that can channel your spirit and your angels and your guides and information for you as you're going through your journey, but also be a person that talks with you back and forth and helps you understand your journey better and help accelerate you forward. So I'm offering that to you again today, my Spiritual Awakening mentoring. Check out my website, purplerainhealing.com. And I would love to work with you on this journey and get to know you better and help you along as well. And then you help me too. So just by being in each other's space, it's really a neat experience. And I hope you'll join me in it. So with that today, I'm going to leave you be, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.